Public tours of Charlotte skyscrapers. Picture yourself on the roof of some of Charlotte's tallest buildings, including the Bank of America Corporate Center or the Truth Center, and listen to or read about the building's history or unique architectural design. Open access to these skyscrapers, external and internal structures, would provide educational tourism value. Charlotte's skyline goes unnoticed by many. Residents and tourists could take public tours to learn the value of architectural landmarks. First, let me explain why Charlotte skyscrapers should be more open to the public. Then I will explain the like of such tours, how the like of such tours will affect the city economically and culturally, following architectural studies and other cities' case studies. Finally, I will explain the potential of these tours and how they can be applied correctly. After studying the issues of new architecture and the importance of tall buildings in New York and Chicago, I realized how powerful the public is in developing tourism and city identity. As Packin mentioned, interaction with modern architectural landmarks, including skyscrapers, also helps improve a city's cultural brand appeal, making these tours as invaluable assets for Charlotte. Before we consider why Charlotte skyscrapers need more publicity, let me start with what follows from the actual preview of these skyscrapers. Charlotte needs to view the potential of architectural tourism. Places like Chicago and New York are well known for their skyscrapers tours, which will attract millions of people. As noted, these cities have learned that public access to both the exterior and interior enhances experiences of architectural essence. The core samples include physical landmarks like the 550 South Tryon building, formerly known as the Duke Energy Center from the years 2010 to 2021, and the Bank of America Corporate Center. Also need formal official programs for the public to explore these structures, eternally scenic and culturally rich. Tours add more educational purpose to the service sector and improve civism. By opening these buildings to the public, Charlotte can present educational opportunities on the city's history and architecture. This is according to Hahn, who stresses that while skyscrapers are commercial structures, their design makes them cultural artifacts that can inform how city citizens approach their city. Opening up the interior spaces of these high rises for public access will afford the people of Charlotte and visitors a platform to marvel at the city's ever-changing skyline and growth, and its position as a center of financial growth in the southern part of the United States of America. Since we have defined public accessibility as necessary, let us consider how such tours could benefit the city. Economic benefits. One way Charlotte can boost tourism income is to incorporate existing skyscraper tours such as Chicago's architecture tours, which have become significant players in the income generating formula. According to Hahn, there is a question of how cities can use high-rise buildings for cultural and tourism purposes, especially if treated as assets with a cultural dimension, especially when the culture of architecture is involved. Charlotte can use this example to attract more tourists and make more income, cultural and civic engagement. Public tours shall increase community pride over architectural developments within Charlotte. As Packin mentioned, such actions ensure public accessibility of urban landmarks, enhance cultural understanding, and enhance people's sense of belonging. Thus, by opening these spaces, Charlotte would ensure the symbolization of the city, which will inspire people and demonstrate the consistent development of values in combination with the architectural and urban legacy. Educational and experiential value. The tours will be informative for the participants who would learn what architectural and engineering prowess contributed to Charlotte's skyline. According to Liddon, such interaction with architecture develop knowledge of the city's social-cultural change. If there were day and night tours, as in similar urban developments, the central city and its innovations will be shown in different lights, hence the variety. We should consider what may be possible if Charlotte considered these changes. Enhanced city presence. Tours of the tallest buildings will put Charlotte on the map as a city with unique architectural tourism on par with great skyline cities worldwide. Stronger civic identity. According to Packin, an interaction with city symbols contributes to the formation of pride for residents. People in Charlotte will want to feel like their city has a history and a future. Increased tourism and revenue. As Tom noted, cities that promote themselves and their architectural structures as urban tourism destinations record a massive increase in the tourism industry revenues. Charlotte can expect similar results by providing exclusive skyscraper tours. Unique day and night experience. With programs conducted at different times, Charlotte can ensure that visitors can see the city in different lights, from the architectural design in daylight and during the city nights, as summarized by Ham. Now, let us summarize the critical points for today. In conclusion, in this case, Charlotte's skyline is built as a result of the rapid growth of its skyline, and these are skyscrapers owned and leased, but rarely acted on as a cultural and tourist attractions. People would pay for outside and inside tours of both buildings. Patrons would be proud of the structures, and everyone would learn about history. Recent sources back the claim that meaningful architectural accessibility increase awareness and attraction from people within and outside a city. Action. Please contribute to this cause by lobbying for public tours through the skyscrapers in Charlotte to the respective city planners and tourism bodies. By doing so, you will position Charlotte to become a rider of an urban tourism hub, creating a balanced appreciation of the city's architectural breakthrough and its residents and visitors alike. Thank you.
Good deal. Thank you, sir.